Growing up as a child, my dad was never around in the picture, and my mom had to work very hard. And there was many times that I would come home and there would be no food to eat. At nighttime, me and my best friend would lay on the street and we would look up into the stars. And I remember saying, one day when I get older, I'm gonna have my own soccer ball. It was hard to survive gangs, drugs, alcohol, and that's the kind of situation I fell in as a young kid. Our ministry is On Eagle's Wings Ministry. The Lord has gave me the passion to be able to provide meals, to be able to help those youth and teenagers get away from the street life. We started with the first feeding program. I remember my wife used to work with a small group of 20 children, providing Bible studies for them once a week. Once we cooked for those 20 children the first time, immediately the meeting became 120 children. So we saw that this was a great opportunity to be able to reach out to the children. Our dream, our passion is through the work of God to be able to go out there and share with them using any platform possible. So sometimes we have to use soccer, sometimes we use baseball, the building of a house, building a church, feeding the children, medical assistance. We use any platform possible to be able to share the love of Christ, to be able to tell them that Christ loves them, that Christ died for them, and there's hope.
Mi mamá y mi papá, verdad, se separaron cuando yo tenía 8 años de edad. A la edad de 12 años yo me comencé a involucrar en lo que el alcohol, en el uso de droga, andar en las calles. Fue por medio del fútbol de que yo vine, verdad, hacia los pies de Cristo. Comenzó él a ganarme a mí.
The way we do it is, once a request is put in to start a feeding program, we will go out into the village and check out the area, make sure the children are there. We kind of interview the parents to make sure the need is there. We also make sure that we have a team of people willing to help us do the work. We'll train the leaders to make sure they not only feeding the children, but use the food as a platform to share the gospel. Once we make the decisions to start the feeding program, we make sure they also are equipped, that they'll have what they need, which is like the big pots to cook for the children, knives, tables, and stuff that they'll need to be able to do the work. Right now we are in Limonal, Chinandega, one of our feeding programs. We were able to buy this piece of land for the community, for the church, and working on the playground. For the last 2.5 years that we've been working in this area, all the children go to play is the city garbage, the city dump. This is one of the houses being built. It was our prayer for the Lord to provide us the funds so we could build one house at a time. But 2.5 years later, God had different plans. And so far we have been able to build 10 houses.
Hoy tengo 10 años de estar con ellos, ¿verdad? Ellos fueron como una segunda familia. Y eso ha venido impactando mi vida, ¿verdad? Y fue lo primero que me enseñaron aquí fue a servir, porque Oscar para cuando comenzó no tenía nada, no, él siempre era un hombre de fe con su esposa.
The way we are able to sustain is churches in the United States that partner with us. Missionaries, when they come down, they pay a fee that we use to cover transportation, food, interpreters, lodging, everything they need as soon as they arrive into the airport. It is great because cover the expenses and have funds left over to continue doing ministry.
Como que fueran de corazón, como que fueran para el Señor y no para los hombres. Entonces esa palabra ha resonado siempre en mi corazón y todas las cosas que yo hago aquí, las hago como para el Señor.
Right now we are working with a network of about 60 churches. Once we start giving them the food, we ask the pastors to a monthly meeting. That lets us know that the pastor is really interested in the feeding program. After that meeting, we usually give the pastors a month supplies for food until we meet again the following month. I'm always asking the Lord to give me new strategies. Give us ideas or strategies that would help us reach the teenagers, the youth, adults, and those we are working with.
Y pues gracias a Él, ahora soy una nueva criatura. Y hoy las cosas viejas pasaron y aquí todas son hechas nuevas.